welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexis Giselle. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, because today we're gonna be talking about how I lost 10 pounds during quarantine without working out. So if you're interested in finding out how I did that, keep on watching the video. Okay, so how I lost 10 pounds during quarantine without working out is intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting is nothing new. I just wanted to try it out and see how it worked for me. So basically, if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's basically you just eat during a specific time frame throughout the day, and then you don't eat the rest of the time. So what I decided to do is eat between 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. and I stuck with that pretty much every day. There are some days I did eat past 8 p.m., like maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock, but I still saw results in my body. So I'm just gonna tell you what worked for me. But during the fast, you can drink water, tea, or coffee. What made me decide to start intermittent fasting was basically quarantine. Like, the gyms are closed and the home workouts were not working out for me. Like, it was just really hard for me to stick to a schedule since I was home all day. Like, it was just hard. Like, you guys know, everybody's quarantined, so you guys know how it's been and stuff like that. So, and I feel like for me, I do better when I can actually weight lift, and I don't have any weights at home. I was just basically doing resistance bands and like body weight exercise. And before I get into it, I do want to say, in no way am I saying that you shouldn't work out or that you don't need to work out. I definitely do recommend working out, but I just wanted to see how intermittent fasting worked for me. So my first day, I woke up before 12 p.m. So I made myself some coffee, I drank that, and that did hold me over until 12 p.m. I normally wake up around like 8, so my coffee did hold me over till 12 p.m. as far as, you know, being hungry. Coffee does suppress your appetite, and the first day, you know, I'm not used to not eating till 12 p.m., so I was hungry. So I did drink the coffee and that helped. So what I was eating, I basically stuck to the same thing every day because it was easy and it was quick. Because when that time comes for you to eat, you just want to eat. You don't want to, you know, think about what you about to eat. You just want to eat. For my first meal at 12 p.m., I would eat eggs. So depending on how hungry I was, I would eat 2 or 3 eggs. I would mix in some cheese, some shredded cheese, and I would put some spinach in there to get my vegetables. And then I would eat that with 2 chicken sausage links that I got from Aldi's. So Aldi's is my store, by the way. But anyways, yeah, I would eat that every day. Well, Monday through Friday is really when I was like strict about what I was eating. So I would eat that at 12 p.m. and I wouldn't get hungry until like 3 o'clock maybe. I would start feeling a little bit hungry, so I would eat a snack. So I was eating I would eat Greek yogurt and some granola, the low calorie Greek yogurt, or I would eat protein bars. And I actually have the protein bars here, so because these are good, so I want to shout them out. So these are the Elevation protein bars. I have the cookie dough flavor, and you can get this at Aldi too. These protein bars are good. Like, a lot of protein bars aren't good, but these ones are good. They taste really good, and if you have a sweet tooth like me, you're gonna like this because it's chocolate and cookie dough. Like, I love cookie dough. But anyways, this is only $200. I mean, there's 200 calories in this only, and they're like a pretty good size. There's comes with 6 in a pack or whatever. They're pretty good, and there's 15 grams of protein, so these fill you up too. And also, this is good like before you're about to work out, you know, whatever. So I would eat this, or I'd eat the Greek yogurt and the granola. Then around like 7:30, I would start getting hungry again. 7:30, 8 o'clock, and you know, maybe like 6, it depends on the day, but around like, you know, 6:45, 7:30, I would start getting hungry. So the first week, I didn't meal prep my dinners. I was just cooking it as I go, but I found that meal prepping is better because, like I said, I just want to eat when it's time for me to eat. Like, I don't want to, you know, spend 30 minutes cooking myself something to eat. I just want to pop it in the microwave, eat it. So the first week I was making like salmon with green beans, like, you know, I was mainly sticking to meat and vegetables. So, and really just like chicken or salmon, not really any dark meat or anything like that, or turkey. And then another meal I was making was a ground turkey spaghetti with whole wheat pasta, and I would add spinach in there too. Bomb. And the last couple days, so I would eat that, and you know, I was feeling like good. You know, some days I did eat past 8 p.m. Because of my day. I wasn't able to eat until past 8 p.m., but I still felt like I saw good enough results for me. So the second week is when I started to really do the meal planning or meal prepping for my dinners. I was eating the same thing as far as my first meal. So for dinner, I started meal prepping these burrito bowls. I found the recipe on Pinterest for the burrito bowls, and I use ground turkey because, like I said, I'm not really eating dark or red meat. So I was eating ground turkey. I made that. I put in some cilantro lime cauliflower rice I made. I put some corn in there, some black beans, and some cherry grape tomatoes. So I was eating that, and I would add like some cheese and some hot sauce. It was good, like it was really good. So I would eat that the second week. Another tip is I switched out all drinks. I only drunk water, but to add like a little bit of something to make you feel like you're drinking something else, I started drinking sparkling water. So I love sparkling water now. I'm obsessed. And the one I like is this bubbly. Bubbly has some good one. Aldi does have a good brand too. I tried, what flavor is that? I don't know, but it's like the Aldi brand sparkling water. And then also Aha, it's a good one too. You just have to try. They have like a whole bunch of different flavors, but it's so good. Like, I'm obsessed with sparkling water, and it's 0 calories, 0 sugar. It's good. On the weekends, like I said, I wasn't really sticking to the diet as strictly. Like, I was still eating between those times, but I wasn't necessarily eating like super healthy. I normally eat eggs anyway for breakfast, so I was still really eating the eggs and stuff like that. But for my second meal of the day, I was eating basically like whatever, like turkey burgers. You know, I had cookout one time. You know, whatever. And I did allow myself on Fridays to eat one meal or my second meal as like a cheat meal. So I got like pizza. One time I had like Bojangles. Like, it just depends. So I wasn't being like too strict. I wanted to give myself some freedom because, you know, you just have to let yourself enjoy the things that you like sometimes. So, and not saying I didn't like the food that I was eating because it was really good, but you know, sometimes you just eat a little, you know. So yeah, and I didn't work out like barely at all this whole time, like barely at all. Like, I probably went on like maybe a walk, a 30-minute walk, which is nothing. Like, to me, I wasn't running or anything, so it wasn't like super fat burning or whatever. So yeah, so during that whole time frame, I lost around 10 pounds. My body does fluctuate as far as the weight, so I would say around 10 pounds like consistently I did lose and have kept off. And I'm still nowhere near where I want to be as far as my body, so I do want to lose like maybe 5 to 10 more pounds, and I know that I'm gonna have to get in the gym to do that because I really more so want to tone up my body. So I definitely need to get in the gym to do that, and the gyms are open now, so I can start that. I do have a trip I'm going on in September, so I'm really trying to get to my goal before then. So I'm really about to go hard in the gym. And I was thinking about filming my journey as far as fitness and weight loss. So if you guys want to see that, leave a comment down below. And tell me if you've ever tried intermittent fasting. You know, what do you do to lose weight? Does it work for you? Just let me know. If you tried intermittent fasting, you don't like it, comment that too. Share the video. Let me know what you think about intermittent fasting. And yeah, I hope this video was interesting. If you liked it, please thumbs up and follow me on Instagram and all that stuff. And I'll be back soon with another video.